from Sisters Undercover, and today I'm going to show you how to do a very simple and easy chicken bone broth recipe using my slow cooker. To get started, you can throw in a carcass or two and fill it up with water just enough to cover it. So now that we have the carcasses covered in water, it is so simple, it is crazy. So the first thing I'm going to do is take an onion, leave the skin on. It's great, it's going to help with flavor. I'm going to do a quick, just rough, I'm going to chop it in forks. And I'm going to throw it in. Easy peasy. Get all the skin. I would double check and make sure there's no sticker, like a produce sticker on the outside of the onion, because that's happened to me before. So make sure to take that off, but otherwise leave the skin on. The next, piece of garlic. You don't have to do garlic. I love it. Garlic is so healthy and antifungal, antibacterial, antiviral. I like to throw it in, skin and all. And then I'm going to take about 4 carrots. Use whatever you have on hand. If you have 3, that's fine. If you have 5, great. So I'm just going to chop off the tops. I've already rinsed them off and scrubbed them really well. And I'm going to toss them over to the sink. And I'm going to throw them in. Easy, right? Celery, we have 3 pieces. Perfect. You can use 3, 4, 2. Like I said, whatever you have on hand. I'm just going to chop the ends off. We don't really need to. I did because I was in a chopping mood. Throw them in. Easy. Apple cider vinegar. This is really good for pulling out a lot of minerals from the bone. I'm just going to take a capful, toss it in, and then I use salt. You really don't have to, but salt is my BFF and I love it. So I'm going to take some and sprinkle, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. There's not a certain amount you should or shouldn't do. It's really just on taste preference. And then black peppercorns. Love these guys. I have probably a rough count, maybe 10 to 15. If you're following the autoimmune protocol diet, omit these, but otherwise stick them in. They're great. It's gonna help with flavor. And then one of the things I love to do, not a lot of people always do this in their homemade bone broths, but any type of extra herb I have, fresh herb laying around, like I had rosemary, throwing it in. Thyme, it's in. Easy. So it just adds flavor, it adds to the potency, and I love it. And then I take a bay leaf. This is optional as well, like the herbs. If you don't have it, it's okay. So there's no real right or wrong way to do broth. It's just you throw whatever you got in. If you like it, throw it in. And then that is it. I'm going to put the lid on, plug it in, and cook it for 18 hours. 18 hours is like my sweet spot where I like it the best. And then we'll pick you up from there. We've let this wonderful bone broth cook in the slow cooker for 18 hours. And now the fun part. So at this point, I take the lid off. I allow the slow cooker to cool enough so I can pick it up. And then I will strain it. And then I'll put it in the fridge to cool completely. Then the fat will rise to the top. I'm going to skim it off at that point and store it in some mason jars. But right now you're going to have to excuse me. I need to indulge. I've been waiting for 18 hours and I could use a little bit of this liquid gold goodness. So basically that's pretty much it. If you've got chicken, water, celery, onion, carrots, you're good to go. The rest is up to you. I'm going to enjoy